What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball Super Chapter 61. This is a big time chapter because we finally get to see Vegeta in action after he's been training on Yardrat for so long. This is not really going to be a breakdown of the chapter. I'm not going to go through every single page and panel. I'm assuming that if you're watching this video, you have read the chapter already. So we're just going to kind of hit on the highlights, and there's a little bit of controversy in this chapter as well, pertaining to one particular quote given by Vegeta. We'll discuss that as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's talk about Vegeta's new ability that he learned on Yardrat, and this is the ability to control spirit energy, which directly and specifically counters Moro and his abilities. Obviously, Moro is a villain who is able to absorb spirit energy, and it makes him stronger. We've seen that it makes him more youthful, just more powerful, on top of the fact that he has all these magical hacks. So this ability that Vegeta learned allows him to pretty much suck the spiritual energy out of Moro. Any power that Moro has gained by devouring the energy of planets and other people that he has killed pretty much becomes null and void. Doesn't matter. Vegeta just says nah, and sucks it out of him. So Vegeta is kicking ass in the first portion of this chapter, and we get to see Moro start to kind of deteriorate, devolve back into his old kind of decrepit form that he was in at the beginning of this arc. And what are my thoughts on this ability? Well, it's both effective and it makes sense, but is also a bit underwhelming in my opinion. I was hoping Vegeta was going to kind of get his go-to move. He was going to get what the equivalent is of Goku's instant transmission. Okay, Goku learned instant transmission from the Yardratians. Is that how you say that? From Yardrat, at the beginning of the Cell arc, and that is an ability that Goku has used for the entirety of the series against every enemy that he has faced since then. And I was kind of hoping Vegeta would get an ability like that, where he could bust it out at any given time against any opponent, and it would be effective. But it seems like this ability is really just so specifically honed to counter Moro, like I said, specifically. Like, this is an ability that he will use against Moro, and maybe Toyotaro will come up with something, but as far as I can tell, this is not an ability he's going to be able to use against other opponents, unless they use spiritual energy as well, which would be very convenient for Vegeta. So I'm not thrilled about that. I was really hoping Vegeta would kind of get a trump card, if you will, something that he could use for the remainder of the Dragon Ball Super series and possibly beyond. But it looks like this is an ability that this is going to just kind of be a one-trick pony type of thing and move on. He did say that he could do some cool stuff with it, like separate Piccolo from Kami and the other Namekian warrior that Piccolo fused with, whose name escapes me. I'm sorry. So he did say he could do that, and that's pretty neat. But otherwise, I don't know. It like I said, it works against Moro. It's cool. It's a good idea. It's smart for Vegeta to learn this ability if he wants to defeat Moro, which is the whole point. But I was hoping for something a little bit more substantial. Let's move on to the controversy. The quote that Vegeta gives here, that has a lot of people scratching their head, very confused, and some people quite upset, saying that it kind of devolved Vegeta's character. Let's read it here. Vegeta is talking to Moro. He has Moro on the ropes and is about to pretty much finish him off. Moro delivers kind of like a mental challenge to Vegeta. Vegeta says, "Hey, I'm going to send you to hell now." And Moro, again, he's trying to get under Vegeta's skin here, it would seem. Let's see exactly what Moro says. You believe you aren't going to hell? That's Moro asking Vegeta. You don't think you're going to go to hell when you die? And Vegeta quickly responds, when I die, naturally I'm bound for hell. At the end of the day, I'm a villain. I've been prepared for the consequences for quite some time. So the reason this has been so controversial is because we go back to the Buu saga, and Vegeta really kind of redeemed himself in the Buu saga. Obviously, he does the sacrifice. He comes back and assists Goku to get the win over Buu at the end of the arc. And he is forgiven by pretty much all of his peers, the dragon and some of the gods, saying that, hey, you're not a bad guy anymore. You're a good person. Okay? And that's fine and good. I'm sure it felt very good to have other people tell Vegeta that he is forgiven, for other people to tell him that he is a good guy. But I don't believe that Vegeta himself believes that. I don't believe that Vegeta himself believes that. And it's quite clear from this quote that, and this entire arc really, that Vegeta is trying to atone for his sins in the past. Vegeta was a part of Frieza's army for a very long time. And he killed, we don't even know how many innocent people during that time. Hundreds, thousands, potentially millions, billions. He's out there destroying planets, could just be killing billions of innocent people. Plus, all the evil stuff that we've actually seen him do once he was introduced in the Saiyan saga, in the Saiyan arc. So, Vegeta's done a lot of bad shit. And frankly, a lot of it we haven't seen with our own eyes as viewers or readers. But we can assume that Vegeta was not a good person even when he was with Frieza's army. He was probably slaughtering tons of people. So despite the fact that Vegeta's peers have seemingly forgiven him, and to a certain extent the dragon and some of the gods have forgiven him, Vegeta clearly has not forgiven himself. And I think there's an enormous distinction that people are, for whatever reason, are not seeing this. People saying, oh, he's devolved. Like, of course he's going to go to heaven when he dies. He's not going to go to hell. Why does Vegeta think he's going to go to hell? Why does Vegeta call himself a villain? He's not a villain. He redeemed himself in the Buu saga and has been a good guy ever since. And that's all well and good, but maybe Vegeta still views himself as a villain. Maybe Vegeta still views himself as someone who is not fully redeemed. That's what I got from this quote. And on top of that, I think it's just a badass, a badass quote. You know, Moro says, "Oh, you're going to hell with me," and Vegeta's like, "Yeah, no shit. I don't care. I've been ready for this, man. I don't give a shit if I'm going to hell." And he follows it up with some more badass quotes. He says, "Moro, you're going to hell first. Wait for me down there. Once I'm dead, I'll pop by to say hello." So, obviously, in the Dragon Ball universe, that's not really how hell works. You can't just open up someone's room to hell and be like, "Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?" But that, again, this is a mental challenge that Moro presented to Vegeta, and Vegeta just completely knocks it to the side. I love this panel. I love this page. I love the quote. I think it's cool. People seem to think it devolved Vegeta's character. I think it just shows us that, you know, maybe us as the viewers, we have all forgiven Vegeta, but Vegeta has not forgiven himself. And I think that's pretty deep. Let's move on. This part kind of drove me nuts. I was loving the chapter up to this point, and this part kind of drove me a little bit crazy because Vegeta's talking to Moro. He's about to finish Moro off. He's about to get the kill on a main villain, dude. He's about to finally kill a main villain, and that is exciting. That is exciting, and that's something that people, the Dragon Ball community, have wanted for the last several months, maybe even a year. I don't even know how long this arc has been going on, dude. It may have been going on for over a year now. Shit. No, not quite. The Broly movie came out. A good chunk of months now. People have been wanting Vegeta to get the finishing blow on a main villain for once, right? And we were right here. Vegeta won the fight. He was about to finish Moro, and this is the part that drove me crazy, dude. They just kept talking. They just kept exchanging these last couple of sentences like, "Got any last words?" And it's like, dude, just kill him. Just kill him. You got the power. You got him down. Finish him, Vegeta. Just kill him, dude. Do it. Do it. But he didn't do it. They kept talking. Moro uses his magic to use this blinding flash, this big lava energy blast up into the sky. Pretty much uses it as a distraction to disappear and return to his mothership, in which he quickly grabs 7-3 and eats him. And he didn't absorb him, didn't fuse with him. He just straight up devoured his ass, which was disgusting because you get to see his belly like all distended and stuff, like some vor shit. It was not cool. But by eating 7-3, Moro regained all of his power and also gained some of 7-3's abilities, or ability. which is hack as shit, because we all know 7-3's ability is to copy other people's abilities. So now Moro is just as strong as he was previously, and he can copy everyone else's abilities. Yeah, Vegeta should have just pulled the trigger, but that's Dragon Ball for you. So that part kind of frustrated me. Actually, didn't kinda, it really frustrated me. So Moro comes down, he looks different. He looks like a fusion between himself and 7-3. Frankly, I don't think the design is that great. Maybe it'll grow on me. I don't really like the design. But I wonder what this new ability for Moro is going to do. Is he going to be able to copy Ultra Instinct from Goku? Because I think that would be weird. First off, I don't really think that's how Ultra Instinct works. Ultra Instinct isn't a form or a technique. It's more of like a state of being. It's just the ability to move without thinking. And so I don't see that as an ability Moro should be able to copy. I could see them doing it though, because then we could get a scenario where Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku fights a Mastered Ultra Instinct Moro, which, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. But again, I don't really think that's how Ultra Instinct works, or Moro's new ability should work. It also begs a question, what is Vegeta going to do now? Is Vegeta just going to be able to suck the spiritual energy out of Moro again? Or is this power boost that Moro got more permanent? Only time will tell. We'll just have to wait for next month's issue to come out so we can get these answers. But frustrated. Frustrated is the word that I go to. I wanted Vegeta to just finish him, man. Just do it. Just do it. But I knew he wasn't. The way it was all shaping up, it was like, nah, it's not going to be that easy. You could tell that this was going to continue. And so, yeah, that's really all I have left to say on it. It looks like Vegeta and Goku are going to have to team up against Moro to finish him off in a future chapter. I don't see either of them beating him on their own. Looks like they're going to have to team up somehow, whether it's fusion or some other technique. I don't know. Maybe Vegeta learned something else. Probably not, but maybe. Regardless, though, I hope Vegeta does get the killing blow. I don't care if Vegeta and Goku have to gang up on him. I want Vegeta to get the finishing blow. That's all I really care about. You know, not really, but that is a large factor. If Goku ends up killing Moro, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not gonna lie. This chapter has really built up the idea of Vegeta finishing off a main villain, and if it doesn't end that way, I'm just gonna be like, wow, fuck you. If I'm being honest, like they've been teasing it so hard. So I really hope that's how it ends up going down. But nothing else to say, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'd love to have a discussion. I will definitely reply to y'all's comments if y'all leave any. So until next time, guys, peace out.